Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Serendipity by Melanie. Today I'm going to be showing you my cabinet that I did a makeover on, and also some items that I picked up at the hospital thrift store the other day. I'm outside. I haven't moved my cabinet inside yet. I just finished it last night. So I just changed it from white. Some of it was totally brown. And I didn't like it, so I chose this Lewis color in the chalk paint and put that on, and I waxed over. There wasn't a whole lot of detail to do highlights on, that sort of thing on this cabinet. It was pretty plain. So I did add the wallpaper for a little bit of pattern behind here, and then some pieces don't fit perfectly, but once I get it filled with Grandma's china and my mom's china, you won't really notice the errors of my ways. So here's my cabinet. It looks periwinkle blue to me, and I'll show you the items I got at the thrift store. I believe it was just under $75, and this piece here is cardboard, and I've been looking for a cylinder. This one is smaller than the one I seen. Julie on Signs and Designs on YouTube, she took a bigger one and used one of those piano rolls to decorate one of these. So I thought I would mimic her. I'll probably paint the background maybe one red and one white, and then add it, the piano roll to it. This one, it was $5 because it has like the felt in the inside in the roll. So this is just to protect the felt. So I don't know what I'll use the felt for, but maybe a project will come along and I can use it. Who knows? I'm just laying that so I don't trip on it. And I got this small roll of dimensional wallpaper. It's just white, so I could use it for something. I'm not sure if it's showing up or not. And then it's got the raised pattern on it, so that when I put it on something, then I can paint it. And that would give dimension, so I could highlight it with a gold or a silver. And another tripping item here. I picked up one of these, and it was $4. And I seen on Pinterest that somebody had painted theirs winter green, like Christmas green, and then they hung it, and then they were putting all their cookie cutters on it. So I thought maybe I'd try that. I do have two of these, so I do have a chance to practice on one. And I'll put that aside. It's very windy out, so the doors are blowing closed. I got this cute little apron, but I just love the pattern. I'll try and hold it still. And just the lady, very vintage style, and it was $3, and it is for a child, and it does have a pocket. I'm not sure. I think I would just use this as display, but it is very pretty. And then I picked up 3 pillows, and I use these as stuffing in some of the items that I make. So 2 of them were like $4 each. The other one was $1. So I just used the stuffing, and I had put them there to remind me. I have, prior, I had a mannequin, and I put a dress on it and filled the dress with brooches. And I'd, you know, if I had a yard sale or I went to a market, then I would put the mannequin out with the dress on it. People would buy the brooches off of it. So last year I had one yard sale, and the lady bought the whole dress, that like all the brooches, the whole dress. So I sold the mannequin, and then I have a smaller mannequin. It's just a wire one. It's about, I would say, 3 feet high. It's just a metal one, like for jewelry. So I picked up the cutest little dress, and I thought I'd put this, see, it's a child's. I thought I would try this on there, and then I could add more brooches for display on this little dress. But I just love the little lace. It's so pretty. They had 2 there, and it was $9.75, but if I reuse it and use it for display, that's great. And it does have like a little stain on it, but that's okay for me. So it would have been good. Somebody else could have bought the other one for a little Easter dress. I hope you guys had a good Easter. We just had it this weekend, and I had family in town, so that was really nice to visit with them. And I'll start at the top here. I got this thin cutting board. It has been used, but I'm just going to give it a makeover. It was $1, so I'll just do something with it. I'm not sure why I'm thinking so much of Christmas, but maybe that and hang a wreath on it, have some Christmas colors on it. See the background noise? The wind chimes. So I got this to hold some small beads that I have, and this was $1. These aren't quite expensive when you buy them, so it was nice to find it. And there's a bag of 3 cookie cutters, and this one is a double heart. This is a heart with an arrow, and then this is like a cupid. So I got those. Not going to be the ones putting on that wooden rack, because these are more for Valentine's. And I picked up some of these really old spoons. They're $1 each, but I just love the look of them. And what I was planning on doing for probably the last 5 years is take something like this, have the handle bent up and worn, and put like a bird's nest with some eggs or a little bird or candle holder. So that's the thought that I have, and when I find them I do pick them up. So maybe this year I will actually make some. And I picked up a few small ones. I was thinking just maybe broken jewelry on the ends of them. I'd glue on there. So it doesn't matter what they look like as long as they have a flatter top for me. I have all these ideas, but who's to say I'm going to get them done? I like these. There's a pair of them, and they were $1 each. So they're little wooden display, like goblets, I would say. They're not very high, but they are solid wood, hand carved. So the carving on them would make them very nice for me to be able to repurpose them and have the design on them stand out. I got a bunch of these. They're great. They're tips to baking, cake decorating, and these were $3. So I can use them for decorating on items with a paste, like a thicker paste that will dry and cure. So I don't know how to decorate cake, so I will practice with some of these. You just put them in a Ziploc bag, put your tip on, and you can use them. So maybe one day I'll give that a try now that I have some. I picked up this blanket here. It's a twin flat flannel for $2. It's in really good condition, and I like the striping on it, and whatever I don't use, then I'll just turn into rags. And I usually pick up blankets at the thrift store if I'm short on my rag department that I use so many of. I picked up this bag of flowers for $1.50. When I did Expedia, I would use the flour and I would dip it in a paste, and then they would harden like how would you call it? A clay flour. So I've got a bag of these, and I did pick up some books, different sizes. I would like to make a few stacks of books, paint them. So it doesn't matter the titles or anything, it's just the hardcover. And then you just paint, well, I've got bigger ones there, so 3 different sizes. And you can put sayings, or I have a mold here that I'll use with, there's my words again. Caulking, that's it, silicone. So I'll put a few silicone molds and I'll have different shapes on them, and so that painting them up and highlighting the mold. So those were like 30 cents each or 25 cents. I have a set of these and they were $2 each, but they were 50% off, so I picked them up. Sorry for the noise, but these were for candles on some form of platform. So I'm sure I could use them for something, and I would just have to remove the plastic on the top and use them as a cloche or something for miniatures. Just a little bit of ribbon and lace, 75 cents and 25 cents. So just pick up that sometimes when I see them. And I picked up 2 of these. They are the electric, they were $3 each because people do collect them a lot. So mine are quite large, and I was hoping that these would work because I have quite a few of these bed springs, and I was going to do something like this, and of course I would have to put the bed spring on a wooden board and secure it so it doesn't topple over. But also I'd like to use the bed springs for bird nest, that sort of thing. So it would have been good to get it done before Easter, but I'm just starting out, and as the seasons change and I find things at the thrift store, whatever I'm crafting is going to change, right? I could do Christmas tomorrow and Easter next week, even though Easter is already finished. But I'll try and see how this works now that these are the smaller ones. I'm not sure if I can get them centered or not, but I'll give that a try. And I picked up 4 of these light fixtures. They're 25 cents each. I think on the next video I will show you a few that I'm making over right now. So I pick them up usually when I see them, different shapes, different patterns, that sort of thing. So I got 4. So that was $1. I like wooden designs. So here's a corner piece. These were $2 each. So I have a set of them. Corbels is what I really would love to get a bunch of. I did a makeover on a set of bookends or wall shelves, thinking in my mind corbels. I really like the look of them, and if you could get some vintage ones, oh, they're so pretty. So I got a set of these. And if you do crafting, this was $1 for this pack, so they just pop out and you take them and you can use them as a template when you're making name tags or gift tags, that sort of thing. So I thought I'd pick them up. I don't have many of the stamps, the push stamps that I had to make my gift tags before, because I sold them when I was having live sales. So this is a good start. We'll see what I can do. This was 50 cents, and it's just a little cup with measuring tape, the material ones, and just a bit of thread in it. Nothing. I was just looking for the vintage measuring tape. So when I do some crafts with clipboards, then I can cut the measuring tape and use it for part of the design. I was thinking of a friend of mine I've been looking for quite some time, Goody Ma, if she's on YouTube still. I think I'll just send these on the way to her in the next little while. 50 cents a bag. She was looking for the backs for clip-on earrings. Pardon me. So I have 3 little packets here, so I'll send them off to her because I didn't have any, and she prefers the clip-on instead of pierced earrings. I picked up this queen set. It was $9. I liked the material, so I bought it for the material. I did notice that there's some bleeding of the color in there. That's okay. They're in excellent condition, and I'd like to use the material. So that is the way I find the cheapest way to get material if I'm going to use it. So my craft room is very busy, and it's full and it's messy, so I'm going to take some time to tidy that up, send some to the consignment store that I have, where I got this cabinet from here in town. So I'm boxing up a few items to send to consignment that I had made in the last few videos, and I will just keep tidying up. And then next week I do believe I'll be showing you some of those light fixture glass and other crafts that I've been doing. I just want to pick up a spray chalk paint, because there's an item that has a lot of little details and it's very hard to paint. So that's what I'm working on for the next week. I'm just going to grab my little furry friend. She's just having a nap here with me. Everybody, Bella says hello. Hey, baby. And she's just very sleepy today because the weather is cloudy and windy, so it might rain, we're hoping, because it's very dry here. Everybody have a good day, and I appreciate you joining me again on my channel. Have a good one. Love you lots. Bye-bye.